Imagine discovering a secret so powerful that it could transform your entire life. Picture this. You're driving along, listening to a casual conversation, and suddenly you hear something that changes everything that you thought about manifesting your dreams. That's exactly what happened to me when I first heard Esther Hicks on Oprah's Super Soul Sunday. Little did I know that this encounter would lead me down a path of incredible spiritual awakening and understanding. Now, if you don't know who Esther Hicks is, stay tuned to find out who she is, how she began channeling Abraham, who Abraham is anyway, and why this knowledge is essential for your manifesting journey. In the last video, I discussed that there were two versions of the movie The Secret, and that Esther Hicks and Abraham were an important part of the first version. In today's video, we're going to explore not only how Esther Hicks began channeling Abraham, but how important their teachings are to help you understand the law of attraction and how to apply them to your life. Now, Esther and Jerry Hicks were a regular couple. Jerry had done well financially, and they had a great life. Esther says that a normal day was spent shopping and looking for a good place to eat. Now, in the 1980s, Jerry started reading the Seth material written by Jane Roberts. Jerry read it every day. However, at the beginning, Esther wasn't a fan. But over time, she became intrigued as well, and they wanted to meet the author, Jane Roberts, who channeled an entity named Seth. They discovered that Jane Roberts had passed away. It was 1984. And then they were introduced to Sheila and Marcus Gillette. Sheila channels Theo, who represents the 12 archangels. Sheila is a world-renowned spiritual medium and author. Jerry and Esther were able to ask Theo some questions. And one of the questions was, what can we do to more effectively achieve our goals? The answer was to start meditating and saying affirmations. So in 1984, they started to meditate. Even though they had never meditated before, they were willing to give it a try. And through daily 15-minute meditations, Esther started experiencing physical sensations and eventually began receiving messages from a collective of non-physical entities who identified themselves as Abraham. She refers to Abraham as collective consciousness and source energy, which we all have access to. They do not communicate with her with words, but by frequency. Jerry and Esther started holding small gatherings to share Abraham's messages. And as the interest grew, they began hosting workshops and publishing books. Their first book, A New Beginning, was published in 1988, laying the foundation for all of their future work. With the growth of their following, the Hickses recorded their sessions and made them available through various different media. They launched the Abraham Hicks website and organized even larger events, including workshops and cruises. After Jerry's passing in 2011, Esther continued their work, traveling the world to share Abraham's teachings through seminars and online platforms. Living in joy is truly how you use the law of attraction to your benefit and how to manifest your desires. When you are in a state of joy, you're aligned with your inner being, your higher mind, your soul. By aligning with this non-physical part of you, you can access guidance and insights and increase your intuition. This is how you can live a life of ease and flow. If this is your first time ever hearing about Esther and Abraham, don't feel bad. We all have to start somewhere. I remember back in 2018, I was at a Christmas party and all I can remember is everyone kept saying the word Abraham. I was overhearing these conversations and I was trying to catch what they were saying about Abraham. It felt like some kind of secret, and I wasn't in on it. I was experiencing FOMO for sure because I didn't know who Abraham was, but I also was a little too embarrassed to ask. Now, I first heard about Esther Hicks while I was driving back from Los Angeles in 2019. I was listening to Oprah's Super Soul Sunday, and Oprah introduced her guest, Esther Hicks, and shared her background with The Secret and teaching the law of attraction. In the following episode, Oprah invited Esther to channel Abraham right there in the show, allowing viewers to experience the profound messages directly. Now, hearing Esther and Abraham on Oprah's show was a turning point for me. I thought if Oprah could have her on the show, then Esther must be the real deal. This validation encouraged me to dive deeper into their teachings, and I found that Abraham's messages resonated deeply with me. It didn't seem weird at all, and before I knew it, I was listening to Abraham every day. And last year, I had the privilege of seeing Esther in person at an event in Long Beach, California, and hearing from Abraham himself. Now, I also listen to Bashar and many other channelers that keep coming across my YouTube path. If it sounds exciting, I want to listen and learn. With that said, I understand that some people are doubters and don't believe in channelers. Everyone has their own story, their own beliefs, and that's perfectly okay. My intention is not to change anyone's mind, but to share what has resonated deeply with me and so many others. Whatever you believe, it's your personal journey, and I respect that. Esther Hicks' journey of channeling Abraham, I believe, is a testament to the power of inner guidance and spiritual connection. These teachings have inspired millions to embrace the law of attraction and live joyously. Before we wrap up, I want to share an exciting preview of what's coming next. In the next video, we'll dive deep into my personal experiences with energy work and hypnotherapy. I'll explain how I discovered my ability to work with energy on the soul level, how it compares to channeling, and the profound impact that it's had on my lives, as well as the lives of my clients. Now, don't forget to subscribe to receive your notifications for upcoming videos, and please leave your questions and comments about Esther and Abraham down below. I look forward to sharing more insights with you soon. Thank you so much, and take care. I'll talk to you soon.